Welcome troopers, today we're going to be doing another YouTube video. So, for today's video, we have my top 10 LEGO Ninjago Dragons Rising Ninja figures. So, as you could tell by the title, this is exclusively Dragons Rising. That means you're not going to see any suits from prior, you're just going to see Dragons Rising suits. I will make a Wild Braid era, or like just Ninjago, and then I'll make a Masters of Spinjitzu as well for this. But let's actually get into this now. So, let's start with our 10th. Our 10th, or my 10th. My 10th here is Nia. This version of Nia specifically. Now, looking at this Nia, I'm going to be honest. I do not like gunmetal gray on Nia. I don't know. It's just like not a color I dig, per se, on that blue that she has. I feel like that's not really like a color that Nia should go with. I mean, I like the maroon sometimes, but I think this figure has the best color scheme out of the Dragons Rising Nias overall. It just feels clean, because there's not like a bunch of colors on there. There's just that blue shade, you got the gold, you got a slightly lighter blue. That's like most of the color scheme. And it's nice to see that the color schemes are good, or the color scheme is good on this figure. And she's pretty nice overall, even without the color scheme aside. The figure's good. He's got, I like the hair. I always like the ones with the hair sometimes. I mean, it depends how they execute it, but I think the tournament, the sources suits are pretty good in terms of that. I feel like it makes sense. Kind of like excuse me while I mess up every word I say. I like the Tournament of the Elements suits a lot, and I do like the Tournament of the Sources as well. These obviously feel nostalgic towards that, so, for me at least. But yeah, she's a nice looking figure overall. And our next figure up is Dragons Rising Season 1 Zane. Now, I think the color scheme as well works with this figure. The bluish color here just works for me. It works well enough, and I like while I don't care, I like the face sometimes. This face is really good for me, but the other face is the kind of the problem. Since Zane's hair doesn't cover the back of his head, you can't use that face, and I prefer the neutral face over anything. But yeah, this is a nice looking figure overall. You got blue and then the white. I like how the blue kind of takes up a good chunk of the bottom half, and then the top half is mostly white. You also got that little dragon symbol there that is covered by the scabbard. But yeah, pretty nice looking figure. Our next figure is Mech-Suit Cole. So, I just don't know why, but the color schemes of Cole this season have gone really, like, the colors and, like, how they place everything has gone really hard for me this season. And I just love the mech suits overall in terms of, like, some of their design aspects. Cole does it really well here, though. We've got his name on the back here. He got a couple faces. I just like the figure overall. I don't know why, that mask looks really good for me. I like how they use it. I'm glad that they're making him orange and black rather than the gray and black they had him originally. So, our next figure is Climber Cole, another gold coming up right after. This figure it's probably the best of the climber suits besides Lloyd, but he's just, yeah, he looks nice. So, yeah, sorry if I'm babbling on, I can't figure out any words. But this figure just looks really nice. The thing I'm kind of annoyed with some of the climber suits is that I just don't like how this doesn't match this. It just looks weird in my opinion. And I think that these two colors, the colors of this and this both matching, is a nice little feature on it. Orange arms are pretty nice too. Although I would have preferred like a probably not a dual molded kind of thing, but something. Alright, our next figure up is Tournament of the Elements, or Sources, Sora. Now, this figure is pretty good. I like the look of the torso there. The arm is always nice. This is currently our only Ninjago figure that has had arm printing consistently. Roz has had arm printing before, but not consistently. So, yeah. Also got a scabbard on the back. I'm pretty sure that's a similar symbol to what Nia had on her back. And I like how she's kind of unique from the other tournament suits, because every other character, I believe, except maybe Aaron, has a different tournament suit. Wildfire, technically, it isn't her tournament suit. It is, but it isn't. That's what the back looks like anyway. But yeah, I think Sora's suit is unique, and I like that about her. Or this specific suit, anyway. So, yeah, that's our 6th spot. Excuse me while I forget how to count. Our next suit is Lloyd from Dragon's Rising Season 1. This one just works for me. The dark green and then the green just really looks good to me. The face helps as well. This is when it first introduced this this expression right there. I like how it looks through his suit. Kind of see he's not as angry as he is in his movie face, but he's kind of like a neutral, sort of a neutral expression. Like he's slightly annoyed, but it's not too bad. This got the symbol right there. Got very similar design as Zane, except different colors for the most part. And that's it for him. Our next suit is Climber Lloyd, like I had mentioned earlier. Now, this is the only case where I think that this can work. Because the green and the dark, transitioning to dark green is fine for me. Characters like Nia, they did Nia so dirty with her Climber suit. Because they have the gunmetal gray transitioning into that bluish color, and I just do not like it at all. But yeah, he has pretty nice colors overall. And yeah, I like the patterns on the suit as well. It's got it on both sides, I believe. Yeah, it's kind of covered, though, so that's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. And our next 3rd spot, so our 3rd place winner is Cole. Yeah. Wait, 3rd place. Excuse me while I count real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 8. Okay, so this is our 3rd place. Okay. So this Cole, I just really like the look. The shoulder armor works. He kind of looks like his mech, which is really cool to me. I also got that mask that I love so much. And I think this one looks slightly better, or fair bit better actually, not slightly better than the other one. Because the white, it's overtaking, yeah, it's on a lot of this suit, but it works for Cole, because the orange helps the look, I guess you could say. Probably the best color to go. He's probably the best ninja to have a primarily white color scheme that wasn't already primarily white, in my opinion. Because I just think it works the best, because the black helps. So yeah, that's the figure. Pretty nice looking figure. Our 2nd place spot goes to a special little boy, Evil J. Now, this figure is really good for me. You got a primarily dark blue color scheme. You got that little detailing there, which I really like. You also got the legs, and they don't look they're not dual molded, but you can kind of look at them. For a second they look dual molded, although they're not. He's got a pretty nice face. Both of his faces serve well for his look, because one of his faces is more aggressive and more mad, and then this face is this face. So yeah, the black on the dark blue here works in my opinion too. So yeah, and our number 1 spot goes to. This should be obvious. Well, not very. But Mech Suit Zane. Now, Mech Suit Zane just looks great. He's the best, by far the best mech suit. Look. So, yeah. Anyway. Like I said, the design of the mech suits all look pretty good. But I think he works the best. Because I don't know why. Okay, let me do something real quick. Another thing I like about him is that his eyes, kind of like how his eyes peer through, just looks really nice in my opinion. This mask works well with him. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Bye guys.